Hello, friends. This is Kunal Pant from MISHAL Today. The latest is still going round as of today, that is 13th March, Sunday, 2022. The latest update on the ongoing Russia Ukraine war and the Russia Ukraine conflict has been that France said Russian President Vladimir Putin showed no readiness to end the war in Ukraine. Also, US President Joe Biden to authorize further $200 million for Ukraine. US President Joe Biden is authorizing the state government to provide additional aid to Ukraine up to $200 million. The fund would cover weapons as well as the military services, education, and training as Ukrainians seek to repel a Russian invasion. Russia used UN Council for disinformation, says US. The United States accused Russia of using a UN Security Council meeting Friday for lying and spreading disinformation as part of the potential false flag operation by Moscow for the use of chemical or biological agents in Ukraine. Ukraine-Russia peace talks continue via video conferences, says Ukraine negotiator Mikhailo Podolyak. The peace talks between Ukraine-Russia continue via video conference, says Ukrainian's negotiator, that is the Ukrainian negotiator Mikhailo Podolyak. The delegation met in person 3 times with no conclusive results. The last meeting took place on March 7. Now the sides talk virtually in subgroup, says Podolyak. The Russian invaders cannot conquer us. They do not have any strength, says Zelensky. Ukraine President Zelensky said the Russian invaders cannot conquer us. They do not have such a strength. They do not have such a spirit. They are holding only on violence, only on terror, only on weapons, which they have a lot. But the invaders have no natural basis for normal life so that people can feel happy and dream. They are organically capable of making life normal. Wherever Russia has come to a foreign land, dreams are impossible. And also, no Russian troops in Ukraine's scattered situation under control, says mayor. The city's mayor, Oleksandr Yakolov, said there is electricity, gas, and water supply. Now, the important buzz going around is the humanitarian situations in some Ukraine cities catastrophic, says the Russian military. The humanitarian situation in Ukraine is deteriorating quickly and is very bad, has some catastrophic in number of cities. The Russian military said on Saturday, speaking on the 17th day, what is called as Moscow has termed as a special military operation. Unfortunately, the humanitarian situation in Ukraine is continuing to deteriorate rapidly, and in some cities it has reached a catastrophic proportions, said the head of the Russian National Defense Control, Mikhail Mizhev. Also going around is that President Zelensky opens to talk with Putin in Israel, but only if the ceasefire is declared. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky says he is open to talk with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Israel, but only if there is a ceasefire in place. Also, Ukraine evacuated 13,000 civilians through humanitarian corridors on Saturday. Ukraine evacuated 13,000 civilians through humanitarian corridors on March 12, twice as much as the day before. The Deputy PM Ariana Vakuchich said. Also, Russian troops shot 7 evacuees, including a child, near Kyiv, says Ukraine. According to the AFP news agency, Ukraine said on Sunday that Russian troops shot at 7 evacuees, including a child near Kyiv. Also, air raid alerts sounded in almost every region of Ukraine. Sirens have been activated in Uman, Kharkiv, Krasnomov, Slonemis, Vestenia, Kiev, Poltava, Zomatov, and many places of Ukraine where sirens are continuously being rang. Sergeant Ina Dierosov becomes the first woman to be awarded Hero of Ukraine title posthumously. Ukraine President Zelensky said Sergeant Ina Deriusova is the first woman to be awarded the Hero of Ukraine title posthumously. A field medic, she was killed during the artillery attack on Okerata on February 24, the first day of Russia's invasion. She saved more than 10 soldiers that day only. And also, Putin counting on the divided NATO, West America. He got none of that, says Joe Biden. In a tweet, US President Joe Biden wrote, Putin was counting on the divided NATO, a divided West, and quite frankly, a divided America too, but he got none of that. Moscow Stock Exchange to remain closed for the third week. The Moscow Exchange said on country's main stock market will stay closed until March 18. It has been closed since February 25. Russia may use chemical weapons, says NATO chief. In an interview with a German newspaper, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg reportedly said that Russia could use chemical weapons in war against Ukraine. Multiple explosions heard in Lviv and Kherson. Multiple explosions have been heard in Lviv and Kherson. According to the Kyiv Independent, there are reports that Lviv is under Russian missile attack, and that is very, very dangerous. Also, explosion heard in Ivano-Frankivsk in Ukraine and explosion in Lviv, result of the Ukraine's air defense against Russian missiles, says the officials. Now, going the buzz around this has been 8 missiles fired at military training base at Lviv Oblast. Russian forces tried at least 8 missiles at the International Centers for Peacekeeping and Security military training base at Lviv Oblast early on March 13, according to the Lviv Regional Administration. No information about casualties have been reported yet. The Kyiv independent agencies, they have said. And also the Russia-Ukraine war, 8 missiles fired at military training base outside Ukraine's Lviv. It has been reported as Russia's invasion in Ukraine enters the 18th day. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky said he is open for talks with Russia's Vladimir Putin only, but there is a ceasefire in place. The Ukraine president at a news briefing on Saturday claimed around 1,300 Ukrainian troops have been killed since the start of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Meanwhile, Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov said state television that its troops could target the weapons supply sent by the West. On the other hand, the satellite images show Russian forces about 25 kilometers away from the capital of Kyiv, as per UK's latest defense intelligence reports. For more and more updates, stay tuned to our channel MISHAL Today, and this is your friend Kunal Pant from MISHAL Today, Lucknow, reporting. Thank you.